Thank you very much. Thanks for coming out today. This is an exciting time for the Lansing School District and the entire Lansing community. In a minute here, the Superintendent of Lansing City Schools will, Lansing School District, Ben Schuldner will come up and kick things off. We'll also have the Mayor, Lansing Mayor Andy Shore, come up. Christina Tokar, our Chief Operating Officer for the district, and then Dr. Nicole Beard, who's the principal for Willow. Willow at Willow right now. So after that, what we'll do is, after Dr. Beard is done, we'll take questions from any of the press who might have them. Then we'll go over and we'll have photo ops, getting those shovels into that dirt, so you guys get some good stuff there. And then from there, if you have a need for any individual interviews with any of the people who talked today, we'll give you 10 minutes there. Sound good? So without further ado, I'm going to turn this over to the superintendent, Mr. Ben Schuldner.
Good morning, everyone. Today is a lovely, lovely day in the great city of Lansing. The sun is shining. A lot of people are out here to see what will be a dream for the Lansing School District. On this site, Willow Elementary has stood for many, many years, and now what you're going to see is a new Willow, a Willow that's modern, a Willow that is special, a Willow that's going to be taking our students to the next level of their education. We are so proud that this is now going to be new school number 2. Right now, Mount Hope is currently underway, being constructed. We're going to open that school up in about a year and change, and then we're going to be looking to open up Willow, as the big sign says, fall 2026. This kind of new construction, these kinds of new schools are what our children deserve. It's what our community deserves. It's exactly what we want for our community. I want to stay here and thank a bunch of people. That's typically what happens at these things, but they're really important. So the first group of people I want to thank are the voters of Lansing. None of this would have been possible without the overwhelming support from the city. We had over 71% of our voters vote in favor of this bond. And this bond is not just Willow and Mount Hope, but bringing air conditioning and helping Sexton, and we're going to be redoing Luton. But if it wasn't for the voters, if it wasn't for the folks that live in Lansing and who care about the schools, none of this would have happened. So thank you to everyone who voted for this bond, and you will see your tax dollars at work. The second group of people I want to thank, of course, is my bosses, the board. I see some of our board members are here today who I want to personally thank. So I've got Dr. Nino Rodriguez and Josh Krim. Thank you so much for being here. And then, of course, I want to thank the staff. You will hear from them, so you don't have to go through everybody, but you understand just how important something like this is, and if you don't have your own staff there to make it happen, you can't do it. So Christina on down, everybody has been incredible. You also want to thank your partners, Chrisman as the CM and the builders. You have King Scott as the designers, and of course, and architects, and Plant Moran for being there to support us as we get this together. None of this happens alone. School districts cannot do this themselves. So many things have to happen with all of our partners. And then the other partner I really want to highlight, but of course he's going to come after me, so he will get to talk, is the city. The Mayor Andy Shore and his incredible team have been supportive of this since the beginning. Not only the first school that we're rebuilding, Mount Hope, is where his own children went. But the idea that to have a mayor who cares deeply about our school system, sends his own children there, and really supports us, it means a lot to me personally, and it means a lot to the city. So with that, there's one other kind of special guest I want to point out, and that's Steve Lonzo. This is, for me, a legend of the school district. Steve was the principal of Willow for many, many years, and through his hard work and determination, really set the standard of what great education could be in the city. And he is being followed by another incredible educator, Dr. Nicole Beard, who will get to speak to you. So you'll get to hear how amazing she is. But I point all of this out because this school district, more than any school district I've ever worked in, ever been a part of, is a community. It's a tight community that cares deeply about its folks. So even a retired principal is here today with his family to support what we're doing here. You have the mayor, you have our builders, you have just so many people in this community who care deeply about this. And you'll see this is going to be a really amazing concept of a new kind of school, K-8, and possibly even pre-K-8. There's going to be things about Willow that's going to be really special and really better for children in terms of their needs academically, as well as socially, and as well as their health. So nobody came here to listen to me speak, so I just want to say thank you to everybody involved. Thank you to all these incredible people behind me. Thank you to the taxpayers for making this all happen, and thank you for the folks that believe in the Lansing School District. And without further ado, I'd like to introduce my friend, the mayor, Andy Shore.
Thank you, Ben. That is greatly appreciated. There are two things that I love most. The thing that I love most is when we have grand openings. The second most are groundbreakings. I love when we do groundbreakings because it shows that we are growing. It shows that we are providing the infrastructure that our residents expect. And I especially love it when it comes to our students and our schools. We know that our kids are fantastic and they deserve to have the best infrastructure and the best schools for learning. I also want to thank our voters. Whether you have kids, whether you don't have kids, our citizens have said it is important for us to support our future. Again, as a Lansing Schools dad for 5 more days, which is a little weird, and after 5 days I'll be a Lansing Schools double alum dad. I can tell you the incredible school district that we have, that all these people are creating. My daughter's going to the University of Michigan, and I'm proud of that. And she is able to do that because of the incredible education provided to her by our Lansing Public School District. Again, extremely proud. So now we're going to have a school like Willow that is going to be a new school that's going to have the infrastructure. It's going to have everything that our voters expected, in addition to all the other pieces that are coming with the bond. So today is a success story. Today is the latest success story in our city and in partnership with our schools. Like Ben, I want to thank all the incredible folks behind us, everybody who's had a part in this. Again, the superintendent and the school board are doing an exceptional job making sure that our youth, that our kids here in Lansing are ready for the next level. Whether it's building trades, which my son is doing, whether it's higher education, whether it's going out into the workforce, our kids are going to be ready. And our school board and our superintendent are there to make sure that they are prepared. Our principals, our teachers, they are all there making sure that our youth, that our kids are prepared. And as someone who has a very direct example, 2 examples, I can tell you it's working. So thank you to everybody involved. We appreciate it. I can't wait until we come back in fall of 2026 and do my favorite thing, which is having a grand opening. So thank you all, and I will invite up Christina Tokar, the COO. Here we go. Thank you.
Good morning, everybody. I just want to thank everybody for being here again, and I want to take this opportunity to expand a little bit more on what Ben said about this being a new, unique learning space for our students. So as you can see behind us on several of the renderings, this is going to be a campus-style school. So we're going to have one main hub that's going to foster a lot of the main spaces like the cafeteria and the gymnasium, and then there's going to be very unique separate learning communities for different grade levels, or pods like we like to call them. In addition, we're going to be using solar strategies to help with energy efficiency on this building and geothermal energy as well. So we're very excited about this new concept, getting students outside to be in a more healthy environment, have more play base out in environment. And so we're super excited about all of that, and I'm happy to answer any more questions afterwards about the actual design. But I just wanted to thank everybody for being here, and we look forward to opening in August of 2026. I'm going to invite up Nicole Beard, who is the principal of Willow, so she can say a few words as well.
Good morning, everyone. I just want to say, as a proud graduate of the Lansing School District, go Vikings, it brings me great honor to be able to continue the tradition of great teaching and learning in the Lansing School District. So if you're looking for success stories, look around. There's a lot of us from the Lansing School District that are paying it forward, and we want to come back and keep the tradition going. But it's truly an honor to be part of this exciting new chapter for Willow Elementary School. There's anticipation growing, and it's a great way to bring a sense of community for our families, students, and staff. Our children certainly deserve it, and we thank you so much for having the confidence in us to do right by our children and by the community. So I just want to say thank you, thank you, thank you.
Right in front of you, okay? Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Yeah.
Good job. Hard work, everyone.